Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the week of March the 21st through the 27th. We will be pulling one card for each day to take a peek at the highlights that Spirit wants to talk about for each day. You guys apparently have a lot going on in your life because I'm still shuffling. I'm not putting down cards yet. So that just means that there's a lot of energy moving around, a lot of changes being made, not unexpected for the astrological time frame that we're in, coming off of two eclipses, settling out those adjustments, getting into a nice solid footing again. So now we've got the shuffle done. Let's take a peek at what cards come up for you, Sagittarius. What do we have? What do we have? Let's start with the weekend. We're going to look at Saturday and Sunday's cards. Excuse me. Okay, so Saturday, you've got the Five of Swords showing up in reverse. We're going to come back and talk about that. Sunday, you have the Eight of Swords coming up in reverse. So both of these actually are pretty good cards. At worst, this Five of Swords in reverse would be neutral, and the Eight of Swords is actually a very nice positive card when it comes up upside down. Excuse me, I just got a frog. I don't know where it came from. So let's talk about Saturday. This Five of Swords in reverse tells me that on Saturday you will be the peacemaker, either in a situation where you're having some kind of conflict with somebody else, or in a situation where you're literally the peacemaker between two parties who are having a hard time getting along. But we see you showing up as a peacemaker on Saturday. And then on Sunday, beautiful card, Eight of Swords in reverse. This just means that you are done with overthinking something, basically. Eight of Swords in reverse says that there's something that you've been sort of thinking in circles on and you haven't really come to a good conclusion. And when it comes up in reverse, this says you're breaking free of, just thinking in circles and not being able to make a decision. You're breaking free of second guessing your own thoughts. Okay, so Sunday we see that break free energy. Sometimes this is actually breaking up, breaking out of a relationship where we don't want to be anymore, and maybe we had been debating about this for a while, but this can be any other decision. This can be playing out anywhere in your life. With just one card per day, it's hard to say where in your life it's playing out, so you'll recognize it before I will. Actually, if you want to, because of course this is a collective reading, so not everything I say is going to apply to every single person anyway. But if you want to have a private reading where I'm looking at your specific energies and everything I'm saying, it should apply to you, then that's when you want to get a hold of me. All my contact information is at that website right up there. And you can reach out to me and book a private reading for me to look at just your energies only. But for right now, let's go ahead and move forward with the week. We've got Monday showing up here as the Three of Wands, Tuesday as the World card in reverse, Wednesday as the King of Swords, Thursday as the Eight of Pentacles, and Friday as the Queen of Pentacles. Those of you who also read cards, if you're getting a different reading than I am on these cards, it's probably true as well. Don't throw away your faith in yourself just because I'm saying something, but also know that what I'm saying is going to be pretty, can't, because it's a collective, I can't say that it's all going to hit all of you, but it should be pretty close. Should be pretty solid. Excuse me. I've been reading for the public since 2012, so I don't play, as the kids say. All right, so what we have here for Monday, Three of Wands. Three of Wands just basically means that you are making some kind of long-term plans on Monday. These plans certainly can have to do with travel, but there could also be other types of long-term plans you're making. Maybe you're deciding, you know what, I want a house that has two bathrooms. This sharing a bathroom thing is for the birds. Or maybe you're deciding, I want to live in another country for a while, or whatever it is, but you're deciding something long term, or you're making some travel plans, one or the other. So that's Monday. Let's look at Tuesday, Sagittarius. World card in reverse. There's something that you're trying to wrap up and finish off on Tuesday, and what's happening is it is not actually finishing out the way you would like it to. There are a few loose ends that are having a hard time being all tied up and tucked in and put away. So when the world card comes up in reverse like that, that doesn't mean that it won't happen. You won't, it doesn't mean you won't wrap up the cycle, but it does mean it's going to take a little more time than what you had originally planned for. Okay. Now let's look at Wednesday. Here we have the King of Swords showing up. Wednesday, I think you're going to be very logically thinking about something and really putting some focus in on there. Adding to, I think you've already got a strategy on this thing. I think you're just doing some tweaking, fine tuning, adding to whatever your strategy is on whatever this is that you're focused on Wednesday. Thursday, we've got the Eight of Coins showing up. This just says work is getting accomplished. So this is talking about doing high quality work, being proud of the work that you are doing. Does not have to be creative, can be otherwise. But this talks about actually getting in there, rolling up your sleeves and doing some work, getting it taken care of. For those of you who don't have a job or a contract or something that actually pays you for work, this can also be doing volunteer work. This can be doing work around the house. Occasionally, like maybe 1 or 2% of the time, I've seen it as doing self work. Sometimes it comes up as that. But this is some kind of work is getting accomplished. Whether you actually have a job or not is irrelevant. You're still getting some kind of work accomplished. Now, let's look at Friday. Here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yay. So, Sagittarius, I just feel like when Friday rolls around, you're feeling like you have all the resources that you need, not only to actually help yourself, but also to be able to support others or to encourage others with some of the resources that you have. So, you're doing some kind of sharing basically on Friday. Pretty darn good week that you've got here, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out with me. If you'd like to sign up to my newsletter, I do written horoscopes for the week for each sign in that newsletter. It's not the same as the videos. And of course, if you would like to have a reading with me or a Reiki session, or if you would like a mentoring session to learn how to tap into your own intuitive abilities, all of that good stuff you can find on my website. Contact information is there. Reach out to me and we'll get you taken care of. Everybody have a fantastic week. Peace.